It's Tanya with Red Cardinal Crafts, and today we're going to make one of these things. Now, I found this in my scrapbook supplies, and I had started to make this a few years ago actually, and I never did finish it, but we're going to finish one today. So it opens up like this. Now, I don't have it glued down because I'm going to use this as our sample of how to do it, but when the person gets it, these are all glued down, and it makes an entire circle thing like this. And then the ties that had it closed at the beginning, you can just tie those like this, and then it can be sat down as a little display thing. So this one was obviously done for Christmas, but I'm going to do one today of actually all 4 seasons. So, and then it's glued together, so then it would close up like that, and this one would be glued together and it would close up like that. So we're going to attempt this. I'm going to probably do this video in a couple different stages. So what you need is circles. And this is the full circle, and then you cut out this part, and then you do this little thingy here. So the way I do mine is I use George and Basic Shapes Cricut cartridge, and I believe it's letter Q, and it's the circle up there and makes a perfect circle. I've done mine at 10.5 inches. So if you can get 10.5 inch circles, I've done 4 circles, which will be the base, which is, you know, the part under here. And you just start by folding the circles in half, and then you're going to fold them in half again. I could use a scorer, but I'm not going to, because the circles, when you cut them out on the machine, are perfect circles. So we're just going to fold it. So then you've got it folded into your 4 sections, and then what you do is you cut this completely off, and then you just make like a little taggy thing there. So let's try to do this. You know what? I'm going to use my trimmer actually, just to make it more neat. Let's see if I can do this without messing up too bad. Let's see. Just line it up. And I just want to cut it from that half point down. So yay, I did it. Okay, so that, and then we just want to cut this part here and just make like a tab. Now this is just going to be glued in underneath, so this doesn't have to be all that perfect. So just so it looks like a tab. So you want to do your 4 circles like that, because that's how it ends up like this, right? And then this half gets folded again, because that's going to go, hang on. Oh, fiddle fingers today. Okay, so that's the part that's going to be like this. Okay, so we've got this part so far, so we need to bend that going up like that. So just lay it down like this, and just fold it down to the corner, like that. Now I suppose you could just use pattern paper from the get-go, but I like having the plain cardstock underneath. It just gives it more structure. So there. So there's our thing. So you need to do that with your other circles. So you'll have, let's see, where's the beginning? Right here. So you'll have 1 like that, you'll have 2 like that, and you'll have 3, and then you'll have 4. So you do your 4 circles, and then we kind of glue them all together. So there's 1, so make 4 more like that. And the papers that I'm using, like I said, I'm going to do the 4 seasons. So this pumpkin paper, I have no idea where that came from. I think that was just loose paper that I bought at Joann. So I'm going to do a fall one. And these papers in particular came from, I love this stack, the Doodlin' Around. I use this a lot. So it was these ones with the little monster guys and the fall leaves. So those are my fall papers. So they kind of work together. And then the other ones these ones are from the Doodling Around as well. So these ones I'm going to use for spring. So it's that, the red, the stars, and these little, there's like octopus and apples and watermelon, little birds and stuff. So that's going to be my summer, actually, sorry. That's summer. And then spring is from the same stack. So it's a little Valentine guy, and that one, and this one here, and this one. So you can just pick whatever papers you want. I mean, if you want to do it all Christmas. Oh, and this one here, this is my winter ones. So this is Wonderful Winter glittered Christmas paper stack. Really love that. So that's where these papers came from. So there's that one, and the trees, and polka dots, and the snowman. So that's the paper I'm going to use. You can actually use some of your scrap paper because you're really only doing, see, I do 4 different papers. So, I mean, it's a great opportunity to get rid of some of your scraps because for here you're just using the amount for the triangles. So this was all Christmas. You could do all birthday stuff, you could do Halloween, but I figured I'd do some of all the seasons. So, and then we'll have to embellish and everything. So just go get your circles ready for now, and your papers, and get them all cut out. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to, I don't know, I guess just cut all your stuff in a big circle and then cut out the parts that you need. Or you could just lay this on top as a template or something and then cut out your papers that you're going to use. Okay, so get that done, and we'll come back for the next video, and we'll start putting it all together. All right, thanks.